Hello, welcome back to the Hodgepodge Artist. I'm Angela Marie, and today I'm showcasing this book I picked up from Hobby Lobby, Watercolor with Me in the Forest by Dana Fox. It's one that gives instructions, and also you can paint. It's kind of like I think it's cellulose, but watercolor like paper in it. So they have the projects. She's teaching wet on dry, wet on wet, painting fur, ink and wash, and kind of gives a master color palette chart, though I'm not using this. I'm kind of going my own way. Introduction. So she kind of teaches you wet on dry. These are her examples, and then this is what I did. Her example and what I did. And then we go into, supposed to make these acorns. This one, no, is a disaster, other than I do like this part up here. But this one I think turned out pretty well for beginner. And then I couldn't just leave the background just plain, so. And then I did this caterpillar, following her instructions. This is my favorite one so far, this fern. I think it turned out real well. The ladybug. And she tells you like what colors to use, what types of brushes, and then gives steps to doing it. And today we are going to try this monarch butterfly. So let's do it with me. See if we're in. See if we need better lighting. I don't know. We'll give it a try. She says the three colors are yellow ochre, burnt sienna, and ivory black. I pulled out this palette. It does not have a burnt sienna, so we are going to maybe mix our own. We'll give it a try. So she says mix together a little yellow ochre with burnt sienna and water for a yellow-based orange. Let me see if I can make something up like that. Let's see here. Use my pipette to kind of, I am going to try these four colors. Let's see here. So she says mix a little yellow ochre with a little, I'm going to do a deep brown, just a smidge of that, and a little bit of this. This is the color I have so far, which is very browny, so I'm going to try some orange in there. I think that would work. We're going to give it a try. And she says, step 2, fill each wing section with the mixed color, making sure not to touch the sections together with the paint. To do this, leave small spaces of exposed paper in between each orange section. So, I'm going to, it's also good about teaching you water control and your brushes. This one's probably a little too big. Sorry if you hear house noises. I live with my family, so, and I just go around and this is again a wet on dry. Yeah, wet on dry. And this is a silver black velvet 10 round. And as you can tell, I've only dipped it one more time, and it still has a lot of paint in it. I'm just trying to be as precise. I probably picked too big of a round. In fact, I think she says size 3 or a fine brush. But what are rules, right? All right, let's try this again. No guarantee it won't go back off. As you can see, most of it's already dry. That's the benefit of dry, wet on dry. Though I think I do prefer wet on wet. I just like the unpredictability of it. But obviously every technique has its strengths. I guess I forgot to point out they have the drawings. I don't know, you can probably see it. They already have the drawing, so I didn't have to do the drawing myself. So a couple of those I feel like aren't dark enough, so I'm going to go back over where it's already dry and darken it up. I know I've said many times, if you've watched a lot of my videos or some of them, that water control is something I'm working on, and I'm quickly learning that with watercolor, light washes is better because you could always go back over and give it another layer to kind of darken things up. Layering is a good thing. Now this side, I've got more of a, what they would call a cream side of the black. So it's darker. So maybe that's what I need to do instead of doing two swatches, is how much paint to water ratio I have. Okay. I keep saying okay, I know. Oh, I messed up. That's okay. All right, I'm going to let it go because I don't want to overwork it. I'm going to let this dry, and then I'll come back for the white parts. Okay. I decided I'm going to work on the background here. So this is just a Amazon brand dagger brush. And what I've been doing on these is more of a wet on wet kind of look. I'm going to take some orange. And that'll be the background. So there's that. And then I've got a white acrylic that's just Walmart based. I don't know what brand it is. Oh, Royal and Landnickel. White Posca. Got something on the tip. That's not going to work. Well, I just done ruined that one. I'm going to have to figure out what to do with that. See if I can find something else. How about this? This is a paint marker. Maybe it's dried out. Well, I'm just not having much luck. Nope. Alright, I'm going to have to look at that one. Let's see here. How about a Sharpie? Alright. Let's see here. And then just making dots around the outside. Okay, let's make these up here a little darker. And then there we go. I think I might try to cover up as much of this as I can. See about coloring over it with. We're going to experiment. Alright, I'm going to let that dry. And then I'm going to take this. There we go. Apparently watercolor will go over some acrylics. Let's smooth that out. I think I did okay fixing it. Let's put a little this color in there. A little this color. There we go. All right. Ooh, and I dropped things. So yeah, that's how I'm using this book. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you are interested in it. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.